What's up everyone, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Had this battle against one of my most loyal viewers, Snivy. If you guys have been in the stream, you guys probably know who that is. Now the thing with Snivy is, since he's been such a loyal viewer for such a long time, I've battled him easily, probably close to 15 to 20 times at least, and seems like every time I come out on top, but we had this battle the other day, and this was a really good one. Probably the closest I think I've ever had with him. And I promised him I'll upload it, so here it is. So let's take a look at the teams. I'm rocking Mienshao, Durant, Nidoking, Mismagius, Avalugg, and Jellicent. And he's got Staraptor, Vileplume, Ampharos, Slowbro, Yanmega, and Ryunculus. So my easy lead on this team is always Mienshao. Mienshao can always fake out whoever he brings in to start, and can U-turn out if I don't like the matchup after that as well, unless I don't outspeed, in which case I can just switch. But he leads with Ryunculus. That's actually great for me. So I'm going to start off with the fake out. I am a Life Orb generator set, so if nothing else, I can get the fake out Life Orb, U-turn Life Orb, and then regenerate all my health back. So off the fake out, I'm going to go for U-turn. I actually thought this would kill, but Ryunculus takes it really badly, so that's not very good, but I know I can bring in something to counter it better than Mienshao could, because Mienshao get one shot by Psychic. So I bring in Mr. Pringles, the Jellicent here. I know Psychic's not going to hit me very hard, but unfortunately he goes for Recover, which is a fair enough play. If he assumed probably that he would tank it really badly like he did, so I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp. Now, he has Magic Guard, obviously. Will-O-Wisp is because I carry Hex, so I can get the double damage, but I get the miss, and he gets the Energy Ball. So, but I am outspeeding. I can survive another Energy Ball. I know I can Will-O-Wisp him, and then hit him with a Hex again. But I didn't want to risk him that early in the game, so I switch out back into Kimono, predicting him to go for Recover again, which I actually called, which was a good play on my part, I thought. So we're back in the same situation, except, you know, I'm missing HP, so on Jellicent. So I'll go for Fake Out again. Now, here was a little bit of a misplay. I was thinking that he'd go for Recover off the U-turn again. So the plan here was to hit him with Stone Edge, and I thought that'd do enough to where I could kill him off a U-turn after he recovered. That wasn't the case anyway. I still wouldn't be able to kill him after if he recovered, and he does goes for Psychic instead and one-shot Mienshao. So Mienshao's got a lot of attack, but not a lot of defense there, so I can bring in an easy revenge kill. He's got not much on his team that can take a Shadow Ball outside of Staraptor, but he's not going to switch it in. He could have, but he decides not to, and I'm going to take his Ryunculus down, so it starts out a quick 1-1. So obviously now he's going to bring in that Staraptor, knowing that it's the best thing he's got to survive a Shadow Ball on a Choice Specs Mismagius. So I'm going to bring in Avalugg here, because he's my all-around physical wall. Now I had a plan here. First he's going to go for Brave Bird. I saw that coming. Now what I should have done here, this was also a misplay on my part. Based off that damage as a 3-hit KO or so, that proves he's banded, because Avalugg's got way too much defense. I should have known that. What I actually did here was predicted him to go for close combat, and I switched into Mismagius, but it works out for me either way, because he double switches into the Slowbro, and obviously I have the great matchup advantage here. But it was a misplay for me not to realize he was banded off of that, so I actually predicted him to go back into Staraptor to take a Shadow Ball, so I went for Power Gem instead. But he brings in his Special Wall, which is a fair enough play, and Power Gem's not going to hit not hit Vileplume very hard. So at this point, I'm thinking he's going to go for like Giga Drain or something of that nature, or maybe Sleep Powder. So I was bringing in the best thing to take a sleep at this point in the game. That was me, Durant. And he goes for Energy Ball, and that's going to do absolutely nothing. And you guys know how good Durant is, so at this point, it's very easy for me to go ahead and set up a Hone Claws. I know outspeed. He does switch out. Now, typically, switching out on Durant is a terrible idea. If you can do anything to him at all, you better do that instead, because he's very fast, and after he gets up with Hone Claws, he can't miss. It gets rid of his Hustle Boot, or his Hustle drop in accuracy, and now he's got a massive amount of attack. So I went for X-Scissor. I wasn't positive if this would kill, and it doesn't. I swear that's got to be 1 HP. And that's some RNG right there. I think I ran the calc, and it was actually fair enough. It was like a 50-50 shot to one-hit him. I got like a median damage roll. We got like 99%. It's, you know, It sucks, but it happens. So Slowbro actually lives, gets the skull, doesn't kill, activates my Lychee Berry, but gets the burn, and the burn's going to take me out. So RNG not with me that turn. If he would have died, obviously it'd be good. If I would have survived and not gotten burned, I would have been okay, but eh. So now I'm going to bring in Nidoking. Now I went for Ice Beam here. I knew that'd kill, and it hits a lot of his team for super effective damage. Everything but Amph until it megas. So he goes into Vileplume with Special Defense Wall, but I did just go for Ice Beam. I guess he was maybe hoping I went for something else. But I am going to take him out with that, and that's Vileplume down. So now he brings back in Slowbro, gets that little generator boost. I guess he thought maybe he could live and attack, but really Slowbro's got really bad special defense until you get Calm Minds up. So Life Orb, Sheer Force, Sludge Wave is going to smash Slowbro. That's probably a 75% damage or so. Definitely 2-hit KO. Now he rolled an Amp. That was weird. I guess he was baiting me into going to a Earth Power because he brings in Yanmega. Now I think his thought process was if he switched in like that Yanmega would get the speed boost turn 1. That's not the case. He has to be in for a full turn. So I outspeed turn 1, get a flamethrower off, but he's carrying Focus Sash. I have no chance to burn because of the sheer force, obviously. And he's going to go ahead and fire for an Air Slash, and it's going to be like a 2-hit KO. And I know after the speed boost that I'm done. So I decided to sack Nidoking here off the second Air Slash. Maybe not the best play in the world. Nidoking could have been helpful later, but at that point I wasn't 100% worried about that. So that's Nidoking down. So it becomes a 3-on-3 at this point. He's got the speed boost up, so I can't outspeed with anything, obviously. I'm going to bring in Pringles just to wall him. But he carries Hypnosis, which is pretty interesting. He gets the RG hacks. I don't know if it maybe... well, actually, he's a Focus Sash set, so he's not Wide Lens. So he just got lucky there, which is alright. There's still not a whole lot he can do to me, because I'm pretty sure at this point he's not carrying Giga Drain. I believe his Yanmega carries Ancient Power, so I think it's like a Bug Buzz, Ancient Power, Air Slash, Hypnosis set, which is, eh. I wouldn't run Hypnosis myself, but it worked out for him there. Air Slash is going to do nothing. I get the Wake Up, but the Flinch, so we both get a little bit of RNG. I got the 2-turn Wake Up, and he got the Flinch, so I'm actually fearing another Hypnosis here, but I guess he figured he didn't want to push his RNG too far, so he just fires off another Air Slash, maybe hoping maybe he can get a Flinch, and it works the same way. But Pringles breaks through at that time, and I'm going to be able to take down Yanmega there. So now it's a 2-on-3 situation. At this point, I'm pretty confident in my ability to beat him at this point. So he's going to go ahead and bring in his Star Raptor here. Again, he is Choice Bandit. I didn't know it at this point because I'm dumb, but I'm going to bring in Avalugg here. Now he's going to go for that Brave Bird, and because of that band, it ends up being a 3-hit KO, like I said before. So Avalugg can take this one, but he won't be able to take another one. At that point, it was in my head maybe he was banded, and I didn't want to switch into Jellicent because I figured he knew he'd kill me on another Brave Bird, so why would he go for close combat that time? And he's going to take me out with that Brave Bird. So I think some misplays and some misjudgment there kind of cost me my Avalugg in this battle, which is unfortunate. So now I can bring in Grudge, Choice Spec set. I carry Power Gem. Really diverse moveset on Mismagius, so he's just going to stay in and take it. That's completely fine. And that's Flappy Bird down. And now it's a 2-on-1. I actually couldn't remember what his last Pokemon is here, and this is what became the deciding point in this match. He brings in Ampharos. Now I carry Dazzling Gleam, when he Megas into Dragon, so I switch into Pringles to reset my Choice Specs. But he doesn't Mega, and I was like, that's odd. Maybe he's like a Spec set or something, which is good for Ampharos if he's not Mega. He can work that way. So when I bring back in Mismagius here, I decide to go for Shadow Ball, considering it's going to do more damage on a non-Mega Amp. But Snivy pulls a fast one on me. He actually is Mega. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but it worked very well. So I'm going to go ahead and go for that Shadow Ball. It's not going to kill. I know better. Mega Amp is way too bulky. I use him myself, obviously. You guys have seen him. And off the crit, it does a good, like, 33%. Off that, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't run the calc on it. I'm not 100% sure if 2 Dazzling Gleams Choice Spec would kill him or not. But obviously, there's nothing that can happen. Even if I got another crit, it wouldn't kill. And he's going to wipe me out with Thunderbolt. And that is the game. Like Like I said, Snivy and I have battled many times before, a good 20 times or so, and I'm pretty sure that is the first time he's ever beaten me. So I promise him I'll upload it. So there it is, man. Congratulations on the win. It was definitely a great game, though. But thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the battle, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that as well. If you haven't been to the stream, you caught me on YouTube, make sure you check out the stream sometime at www.twitch.tv/xchriscobain. I'm going to have a link in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video.